I have a few more minutes. The battery died. I had to recharge it. I was saying about, as humans, we don't look at ourselves as being capable of being blind to things. So I was just emphasizing that we all are in some areas, even though they are subtle, seem to be subdued. And I was saying that there were so many things going on in the atmosphere, in the food we eat, in the world, that we're just blind to. Talking about the microwaves that are in the air, and I'm trying to think, those new smart meters and things like that, with everything bouncing off of them, I forget what you call them, they're going into the air billions of times over, and they're causing increased incidences of cancer. And that's all you hear nowadays. So we're blind to all of that. A few people are not, but the masses are blind to stuff like that. And a food group, if you don't mind me throwing this in, is blueberries, and it came because I was eating blueberry muffins that my friend made, and I had them for breakfast, and brought this thought to my mind earlier today. I remember a few years I wouldn't eat blueberries at all, because I know some people who used to own a blueberry, I guess you call it a blueberry farm, and when they would sell the blueberries to the factories or whoever they sell it to, they would weigh them, and they would give my friends a certain amount off per pound. Are you ready for this? To make up for the maggots that are in the blueberries. It's expected, it's a known fact, that maggots are in blueberries. And I suspect they're in cherries and other things as well. So back to the blueberries. Let's say that they weighed out, just taking a figure, 1,000 pounds. They would give, like, let's say 150 pounds toward the maggots. So they would get paid for accordingly. And so I couldn't eat blueberries for a few years after I found that out. And after that I started eating them just once in a while if they're cooked in a muffin. I won't do the pie. But I could never have, like, blueberries with whipped cream, just like that, or even in pancakes or anything. Just once in a while, occasionally I'll have a muffin. So it's just a thing. They look wholesome and healthy, and they're wonderful. They're brain food, but we would never know that we're eating maggots. I know it's hard to swallow. I know it is, but I'm saying it's out there all around us, and we don't see things. We're blind to so many things. And if we're blind to all that stuff, we're blind to a lot of other stuff too. Stuff that's important, treasures. We're blind. We really are. And I have this, and it doesn't even fit in, but it's here, so I may as well throw it in. Did you know that lobsters, which are delicacies and taste so good, used to be an uncommon food years and years ago, I think even in the 40s. And it was considered to be like a gutter food, and it was served to prisoners. It was considered to be a gutter food that should only be fed to a lower class of people, which the prisoners were considered, and that's who got the lobsters. And then later they found out, the general public found out, that it was a food for the rich, a delicacy, and that they were blind to it. So if we were blind to all these things all through the years, then certainly we're blind to it now. But back to the treasures of God. Don't be blind to God's treasures. Ask God to refresh you and give you a fresh appreciation for all the treasures in Him and in the Word of God. Thanks for watching. God bless you and God bless yours. God keep you and God keep yours. Bye for now.